You don't have to be. Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to Hazards and Hijinks, the live-action, tabletop fantasy, role-playing, improv, comedy, horror show. My name is Heretic, and I am your dungeon monster tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so very elated to have you here tonight. Oh boy, do we have such sights to show you. We know you could be anywhere in the world, and we are just delighted that you are here with us. And now that I've gotten that out of the way, now that I've tried to stretch every dollar out of you, it's time to do the most important part, the part that I love, where I introduce my players for this evening, our victims. Starting with everyone's favorite catfolk priest. Put your hands together for Tyler X. Kuntz as Snuggdar Tryptophan, the catfolk priest.
Hey, good to be back here. I'm happy to be the cat that'll get your tongue.
Coming in strong with that innuendo. Thank you very much, Snuggdar. Up next, we have everyone's favorite ray of sunshine. Put your hands together for Robert the Chocolate Bear Hager as Sonny the Turtle Folk Warlock.
Salutations.
That's the extent of his greeting. It's
Simple
all you need. And up next, we have everyone's favorite rock star from a bygone era who, you know, might be past their prime. Put your hands together for Catherine McGeoghegan as Snarla Blastwind, the Orc Bard.
Voice in the sky, I sense a lot of malice in my intro, and I would love a run back of all of my accolades. Pretty please, I'll go back. I'll go back.
Oh, okay. We'll take two. Okay. Up next, we have everyone's favorite washed-up punk star who ditched their band at an early age to try to attempt to attain fame, only to become a joke within the industry. Put your hands together for Snarla, never quite made platinum, Blastwind!
Hey, at least I didn't die last season, so, I mean,
Yeah.
better than everybody else.
that is true. You are better than most people in this days as it stands right now. However, we have a new contender for that. We are so very excited. Tickled in every pickle. Put your hands together for our favorite new player tonight. Nasaka Malimba as Deeds, the Dwarf Engineer!
Hello!
Where are you? I can't see you.
Yeah, it appears that I've been disabled. How strange.
Yay! We did it. We fixed it. We totally know what we're doing. This is a professional show in which we are totally on top of things. Not at all ramshackle operation.
Everyone looks friendly. Yes?
Yes, we are. We're super friendly. We're super friendly. We're a super friendly group of peoples, of persons and beast folk of a variety. All right, now that we've introduced our players, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Let's get to the show. All right, so we are going to start the way we always do with a hearty huzzah. On the count of three, join along with me. 1, 2, 3, huzzah! The reaping season had come to Improvia, as it always had, subtle and slowly. Long summer crept ever closer to that deep ditch that had been dug, originally first to find roots and other riches from the earth, but now stood ready to collect the refuge, to be buried, recycled, and renewed, to repeat the cycle over and over again. This was part of the reaping season. But from the forest, a fog would come. It was well known, this fog. It was part of the season. And as it came, so too came the ravens. And so too came the chill and the turning of the leaves and the air becoming still. People stopped staying out and they started to huddle in. This was the time of the Shadowfel. Of course, our cool adventurers did not know this. Most of them were not from Improvia. They were from elsewhere, perhaps where the lines between the realms were not as thin as they are here. And so they were somewhat blissfully ignorant to this. But that is not where we start our tale. No, where we start our tale is with another traveler. A dwarf who is very, very lost. This dwarf finds themselves wandering through a field of wheat. The wheat is dry and sun-baked. It's surprising that it hasn't been cut down and sifted, but yet it stands tall, waving in the autumn breeze. The sweet smell of its cracking corn exposed to the birds who peck at it. A scarecrow in the distance hobbles back and forth to the same breeze. As this dwarf named Deeds wanders through this wheat field. Suddenly, an orc steps out of the wheat field. It's an old orc with a long beard. Oi! Why are you in my field?
A peace be with you, brother orc.
All right then. Peace be with you, brother dwarf.
I am but a weary traveler lost. May I but cross your field, that I might reach the nearest city?
Sun is. It's in the setting hour. There be no traveling tonight, unless you want to be food for a werebeast.
Oh, forgive me, brother orc. I am not from here. I'm not familiar with your custom. Could I persuade you to give me shelter? Until
no persuasions necessary. It is that time of the season.
Fascinating. So hospitality is common at this time. Very
Indeed. We must all share in the harvest bounty, lest we have a hard winter.
Yes, of course. We must all share in the harvest bounty as well as the labor before for the greater good.
I like that, for the greater good. Yes. All right there, stranger. Well, come with me. We'll cut through the field and make our way back to the ranch.
Thank you, brother. Your kindness will not be forgotten.
You can stop calling me brother. My name is Dude. Old Dude.
Old Dude.
Old Dude, and this is my ranch.
And a fine ranch indeed it is, old dude. Why, I see that stream yonder, that water is the freshest I've ever seen.
Ah, yes, it is. Everyone says, dude's got the freshest water. And I go, ha, I do. Huh? I slept with a water nymph to get that. But that's when I was a young dude.
A water nymph.
Yeah, yes. Her name was Dasani.
Dasani.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yes,
interesting.
yes. Don't know why I'm telling you my whole backstory. Anywho, your name?
Ah, yes. My name is Deeds.
Oh, very well then, Deeds. Deeds and Dude, let's go. I have supper cooking.
Ah, yes. I can smell the fine fragrance of something savory.
Did
And
somebody
sweet
say
on the
supper?
Ah! Who goes there in my field?
Ah, it's alright, it's me. My name is Snuggdar Tryptophan. I'm come from the celestial kitten. He has told me that something is afoot. I am lost in your cornfield.
Ah! Old dude looks about and sees a pair of pointed ears sticking out from a patch of wheat in the field. Suddenly, Snuggdar tumbles out of the field into a clearing.
Oh, I thought I was going to die in there. Oh, good heavens. Hello?
Hello?
Ah, well, I finally found you, somebody around here. I am Snuggdar, and I come on behalf of the Celestial Kitten. Here, have a pamphlet.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, I have a temple, just yonder in the other town, a few towns over, perhaps. The days have kind of lost track, you know. You see a fly or a bug, and you're just... And before you know it, you're lost in a cornfield.
Well, you'll be staying here tonight because it's past the setting hour and I can't have you being eaten by some werebeast.
You got werebeast here.
Aye.
Where be thee?
I don't know. If I knew where there was a werebeast, and he pulls out a big rifle. I'd be shooting them and mounting them over me hearth.
Huh? I suppose if you saw him, they'd be a there beast.
Oh, he's got jokes. I like him. Deeds, did you hear that? Did you hear that, Deeds?
I did.
Write that down in your little book. You wrote everything else down, but you're not going to write down the joke.
High culture in this land, I see.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, come on, you two. I got supper cooking.
You're too kind, me friend. Thank you gladly. Let's go get some stumptious eats. You got any mice you got in a barn or something you don't want?
Oh, I do indeed. I do indeed. If that be to your persuasion, we could discuss that at supper. Come. And so the three made their way towards Dude's ranch. Meanwhile, along the road beside Dude's ranch, Snarla and Sunny were discussing Snarla's comeback tour.
Sonny, I'm telling you, it's just like, you're my manager and I love you, buddy. I really do. You know I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. You know, I think I'm gonna book you the next big gig. It's right on the horizon.
Yeah, the next big gig that's been on the horizon for a very long time.
Well, you know, the horizon is so far away at times, you know. It's hard
Well,
to
I
judge.
think it's just when you're moving slow enough, the horizon just keeps getting further away.
You're very smart.
I am very smart. And as a turtle person, you are also very smart. You must have lived many years.
Oh, yeah.
So you can
53.
imagine my kind of regret in hiring a tortoise to quickly advance my career.
Well, yeah, that's I could see what you mean because I'm much more measured and calculating. You know.
Sonny, I think I hired you 3 months ago. You went in a room to say you're gonna get the big game plan, and I haven't seen you since. So really, lay it all out. I'm ready. Hit me.
Well, there was a demon about, and that kind of took up some of my time.
There was no demon. Nobody died. That was something that Jack was lying about. So, yeah, we were just probably dreaming.
Well, I have very vivid dreams.
I do too. That demon dream was really scary, and I'm glad that didn't actually happen.
But I think the next venue we find, I think that's gonna be your next big gig.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you thinking location-wise? I know you've been taking me through this cornfield.
Well, I mean, this is great, wide open.
Yeah, the acoustics are very wide open plains of corn. However, where would audience seating be?
Standing.
We can make it work. Let's just start. Let's get some crews in to cut down all this corn. We can make it some like rockabilly wash up thing. Not
have
that I'm
them
a wash
come
up.
to you.
Yeah, like I just start playing in the woods and then or in the cornfield and people just arrive.
Yeah.
From behind you two, there is the sound of rustling and a quick jerking sound like a braying animal, like a that stops suddenly.
I think there's chickens here.
It was rustling and braying. Hang on. Is that Russell Bray? Come on out here. I know you do.
Suddenly, a young orc boy comes out. Hi, Snarla. I'm sorry. I'm just such a big fan. I'm so sorry.
You young scamp, if you keep rustling and braying, I
can't help it. It's my name. Will you sign my shirt again?
Sure. Come over here, kid.
Russell comes running and immediately takes off his shirt and hands it to Snarla.
Yeah, I could just. Okay. There's so many.
Not there. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh.
And my manager's signature?
No, that's okay.
No, Sonny, here you go.
No, please.
Alrighty.
No, please don't. Please don't.
You see, he's not actually thinking it over. He's just slowly starting his signature.
Oh yes, he's slowly, as Russell is continuing to go. Please don't.
Here you go.
Russell looks at the shirt. Hey, thanks, you two. So I heard about a concert. Are tickets on sale yet? Can I pre-order?
It's
Of
gonna
course.
be. Yeah, you can pre-order. Kind of gonna be a promotional thing.
Oh, do you need help promoting? I could give you some flyers. I'll put them everywhere.
If you just spread the word that I'm just gonna start playing in this cornfield soon, like wildfire.
Whoa!
Wildfire through a cornfield. That would be.
Yeah, no, that'd be bad. This is the reaping season, so like it'd go up like timber.
The reaping who what?
The reaping season.
That sounds like a poor people problem.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
I'm incredibly wealthy. What's the problem?
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah. No, totally. I get it. I mean, I didn't know incredibly wealthy people weren't aware of like how seasons worked.
Well, I know it's fall. I've never heard, oh, the reaping season is upon us, and the plagues are coming down from on high. This must be a message from the very gods. No, no, no.
Well, you don't have to be dramatic.
I've heard that
This
a
is
lot myself, you know.
this is the season that we reap. We reap all of the wheat and the corn and the hay. Like it's the reaping season.
I was thinking like Grim Reaper, like.
No. We have the raining season. We have the planting season. We have the festival season, and we have the reaping season.
Something feels like this is going to thematically resonate with the progression from this point, this title for this season. And I don't know why.
I mean, that's why you're a genius, and I'm just some yokel from a farm town. Like,
I know.
We're all just glad to be in your presence.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, I am the light of your lives.
I heard rumors that there's a werebeast about, so you two be safe.
Well, I mean, a werebeast, like Sonny. If we get, they can spread things like crazy. They spread curses like crazy. I'm sure they could spread promotional material like crazy.
That's true.
That's smart. That's a good idea.
Right? I'm always thinking 10 steps ahead and 11 steps back.
You know,
You should definitely find some place to hold up for the night. I'm gonna head back to my house. But thank you again. I mean, you could come stay at my house, Snarla. Sunny could stay in the barn, and you could stay in my room, and I could sleep on the floor.
Will you be rustling and or braying?
If you want.
Neither. I don't want either.
And I will be as silent as the grave.
I see you're shaking right now. I know you want to rustle.
Well, because silent as the grave was your second single off of your third album. Remember?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that because I didn't write. I mean, that's so long ago.
Is it? I mean, most of your stuff came out before I was born. So, but I don't think of it in terms.
Russell, you have 10 seconds to run.
Bye! And Russell runs away. All right. Where would you like to go? You can try to make it back to Oakvale, but yeah, the sun is setting, and as you heard, there was the sound of wolves in the distance.
Sonny.
But you look and you do see a small outcropping of what appears to be houses and maybe a small traveler's inn. In the distance, you know, it would be quite a distance to get back to Oakvale. So you can chance it with someplace you've never been, or you can try to take it on the road and make your way back to Oakvale. What would you prefer?
Sonny, manager mission. I'm too pretty to make decisions.
oh, well, you know, I always love to see new places, so let's go to this little town.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, always thinking 10, 11 steps ahead and 30 steps back. We're on the same.
I take it one step at a time.
Too slow. Let's go.
And so they headed off towards the small gathering of buildings and what they assumed was the Travelers Inn.
Oh, and we're back.
All right, welcome back. Did we scare you? I hope so. We certainly scared ourselves. Now, let's pick up where we left off. When we last saw our adventurers, they were about to make a Faustian bargain with a demon. They had asked for infinite wishes from a fell beast. And now we pick up moments later.
Drinks are on me.
Then it snaps her fingers and champagne begins falling from the ceiling as cups magically appear in front of all of you.
They better always be on you from now on. Deeds is hanging out with us forever. If this is a power that we get.
I like you, Deeds.
Yes, yes. Also, all of this is laced with Molly. Just
Oh, we're having a really good time.
yeah, you are about to have the best time ever.
Molly?
Yeah. And by that, I mean literally a dragon named Molly who we stuffed full of ecstasy and then ground up and then turned that into Molly and then put that in the champagne. Because, we're demons.
It's the only ethical way to do it.
Yeah.
It's the only ethical way to get this stuff, I'll tell you
It's
that.
really the only ethical way to do it.
You ever just felt your own fur? Felt your fur, felt.
It's not fur if it's felt. That's two different materials.
All right. Well, now that I am essentially your indentured Deus Ex Machina, what would you like me to do?
Can you do a little dance?
Yeah, of course. I'll do a Vogue. There you go. That's what you get.
Oh, word.
You tell us if is there anything here that means us harm? This
Oh yeah, this is there's a poltergeist here. This whole inn is possessed by a poltergeist. A coven of hags, a coven of briar hags came into this community about. She licks the dust. About 3 weeks ago, and sacrificed everyone in this town, in this tavern, and all of their blood seeped into the floorboards and congealed into a single mass of pain, and that became the poltergeist. And now it lures people in to repeat that pain and violence. It's kind of like a continual sacrifice engine to activate some of the chaotic fey magic of the briar crones. So
how about we just turn this into an out and leave?
Oh, okay, yeah. You want me to do that?
The door's right there. I don't think you need to do anything. I may just. Oh God, I've got corn hand. I've got champagne hand. I can't drop any of these.
I can fix that too. Just say the word.
Another hand.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm rocking with the symmetry of my body.
Okay. You're no fun. You're no fun. You're no fun. You're no. Come on, everyone. Snarla's no fun. Snarla's no fun. Snarla's no.
Snarla's no fun. Wait, Snarla's can be lots of fun. Wait. This sounds like we need to crank this thing up to 11. Let's get this whole thing into hollowed ground. Let's get those hags out here and turn them into groupies. We got this, we got an indentured ex machina. Let's do a massive Snarla Blastwinds concert.
Whoa. I'm the manager here. And, Starla, I think we need to do a great big concert for you.
Sonny, that's a brilliant idea. I'm glad that only you thought of that. This is why you're my manager.
I'm going to give you another pamphlet, and I'm going to stick it where the sunny don't shine.
A black bolt of lightning comes and strikes you, Snuggdar. Would you like to take EP or HP damage?
Oh, let's get the EP points.
All right, you lose 2 points of EP for that. It strikes you right in the chest. Ooh, I can make that go away too.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, but it's gonna cost you.
You know what? I'm fine. Let's get this concert going.
Yeah,
Okay.
Deeds, if we're gonna do a concert, you seem to be very technically proficient. Do you think you could? Oh,
Yes, I could do it.
this is great. Maybe my lighting designer this time will last more than a few hours. This is so exciting.
I'm just a little curious about what the demon being was saying about the fairy loot. I feel like even though we can use them to escape it, we'll just keep getting back into it. Like a loophole-y thing, like this. I'm sensing a lot of I'm sensing a lot of lawyer energy. So, I just want to make sure that it's covered in the writer before your show, just so you can just focus on the music.
I love that. I used to clear all the rooms out with crystals before my shows. So if you want to do a vibe check, that's fine by me. Is this the corner of the champagne?
I'm gonna let's do an alchemy sort of vibey check, just to sort of
let's do an alchemy vibe check. I love it. All right, so we are going to roll an alchemy vibe check. We're going to open end this one. So a d20 plus a d6, depending on how you do, I'll tell you what happens.
13.
Yes, you pull out several alchemical vials and begin concocting alchemical concoctions together until they form a single stone. This stone begins resonating with alchemical energy, absorbing the malice in the inn itself. It resonates in your hand and begins to glow a dark energy before flying out of your hand, going into the center of the room. You can see formed out of fog and shadow all of the bodies of the people who had been sacrificed from the small community by the briar crones. They congeal and melt into blood into the floorboards before rising up again, taking the form of three beautiful women. They speak in unison. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Well, you know what they say. No good deed
goes unpunished. We are the Scald, and we are here to bring the true music.
Well, that's what Snarla's here for.
No,
Well, I mean,
Snarla is the past. We're the future.
Okay. They were pretty, and I was happy that they were here first, but now my pride has been hurt.
Is that a fact? You haven't begun to feel pain, but you will soon.
My bad.
You must have not heard my second album.
Oh, we have.
Well, maybe you should try some Molly champagne.
You throw Molly champagne at them. It strikes them as they collapse back down into pools of blood that seep back into the floorboard. The floor begins shaking violently as stuff from the walls begin flying through the room. Then it bounces about. Oh yeah, we definitely made the poltergeist angry now. Yeah, we definitely did that.
Deeds, you were right. The vibes are off. The vibes are horrendously off.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So berries are kind of new to me. We need to find out what kind they are so we can undo their thing, right? Yeah, that's how that works.
They're briar crones. They're briar crones. They're very powerful fae. There's swamp crones. There's briar crones. There's marsh crones. Then there's island crones.
So they've got foresty, magic-y things. Okay, so how do we gotta figure out how to counteract forest magic? Fire.
That's what I've been saying. But Sunny's manager wants us to do this kind of in a smart, charismatic way rather than just light everything on fire.
Oh, he said we can't light everything on fire.
Loopholes.
We can light this bar on fire.
O great celestial kitten, with endless power that I desire, I cast forth wall of fire! Whoa!
All right, let's roll that religion check. Open-ended. We'll see how you do. D20 plus a D6. The higher you roll, the better you do.
10.
10.
Oh, wait.
So
No,
yes,
that's 13.
13. Okay, that's a little bit better. As you cast Wall of Fire, it shoots forth from your paw, igniting all of the molly-laced champagne that has pooled on the floor. So the entire floor has ignited. Roll a D6 for me.
3.
3. Okay. That means Snuggdar and Sunny, each of you were hit in the explosion from the champagne igniting from the fire. It exploded, and so you can take damage. You can be blown out of the inn, or you can lose EP. What would you like to do?
Blown out of the inn.
Okay, Snuggdar is going to be blown out of the inn. What about you, Sonny?
I think I'm gonna lose some EP.
Okay, I'm going to say you're going to lose 4 EP. That will keep you in the room, and you'll just be blown behind the bar.
I got a shell.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you do. You do have a shell. Snarla and Deeds, you manage to duck out of the way as it explodes. Snuggdar, you are blown out of the inn, out from the front door. You fly out. You land on the ground. You look up and you see surrounding the entire inn are hundreds of these cloaked scarecrows, like literally hundreds of them. They all kind of like stand before you, and then all of them converge on top of you, grabbing you.
Ooh, okay. Oh, this feels interesting.
Yeah. What do you do?
Well, I begin going, you're doing it. No, stop. And I cast polymorph on myself and turn into one of them scarecrows.
Okay, in order to do that, considering the circumstance you're in, you're going to have to burn some EP. So I'm going to say to pull that off, you're going to need to burn 6 EP.
You got it,
just
dude.
even try and cast the spell. Okay.
Yes, I grit my teeth and I flare with energy, and my cat eyes just like blossom with blue energy. I go, look over there, and then I try and like get kerfuffle down below and cast polymorph on myself.
All right, let's roll the religion check to cast the spell. You need to roll 13 or better.
6.
Oh, yeah, you turned yourself into a scared crow. All of the cloaked scarecrows turn back to you. As they are designed to hate crows, you have turned yourself into their worst enemy. So where before they were just going to capture you, now you can see like deadly hate in their eyes, and they all begin charging at you. But you can fly, so we will come back to you. All right, so the explosion occurs. All of you are thrown into the room. Even young dude is like ducked down. Ah! Xanac kind of bounces around, going like, "Anarchy, yes, chaos."
This is bad, you guys. Snuggdar literally died exactly a year ago in the last Halloween specials that we did. Not good.
Oh. Well, that happens.
That does happen. Entropy occurs everywhere. Who can resist the power of chaos? Give in!
Not now, bad thoughts. Deeds, are you okay?
I think so. Yeah, I'm fine. Fine. I
Okay.
can take this crown.
You're gonna... Oh, all 3 of them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You wouldn't happen to have any, No. Yeah, that cake back there with the triple X on it, Yeah.
Oh.
I'd like a flagon, please. Thank you.
Xanet bounces over and pours a flagon of the Triple X distilled dwarven whiskey and comes back and hands it to you.
Bless you.
Oh, that was a terrible thing to say. And Xanet bursts into flames.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I forgot. My bad. I forgot. I meant the opposite. A reversing spell would be really handy right now.
Damn you!
If I could go back like 7 seconds with the knowledge that I have, that would be great.
I think that same thought every day of my life.
Suddenly, a scared crow flies back into the inn and lands on the bar. It quickly shifts back into the form of Snuggdar as a horde of cloaked scarecrows begin piling in, collapsing on top of each other, almost creating a barrier as all of them try to get into the bar at the exact same time. The situation is becoming dire. As you can see from the windows, more of these cloaked scarecrows are bashing through. You can hear the back door is being kicked in as well. Young dude looks around and goes, "This is what I get for helping strangers."
Don't lose your faith yet. We'll get us all out of here.
And did they literally save you? Young dude, you're such an ungrateful dick. I'm glad you moved away.
My dick does do ungrateful movements.
I swear.
No, bad time. Yeah, I felt that too.
Inappropriate.
Sorry, I tried to.
Scandalous.
I left.
All right. You know what? Here's the thing. We got a huge angry rioting crowd. I've got about 3 pocket crowds that I can do. Let's do a bar fight. A good old-fashioned ballroom blitz.
Ooh, a ballroom blitz.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to make sure they're extra drunk by putting all my Instagrow audiences into the Molly champagne.
Okay, yeah. This is going to be a performance check on your part.
Alrighty. That's a
pull this
skill
off. We're going to set this at 16 or better.
Alrighty.
With a D6?
Yeah.
It's a skill of mine.
5.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. What you thought were Insta crowd was Insta footballers. So you just summoned a bunch of football crowders. So they come out, they're like, right, yeah, let's do this, boys! And they just begin thrashing everything. They punch all of you. They're like, oi, take that! It's all about Sand Burial Valley, eh? Take that! Oi! Hooligans is what I am about, eh? Oi, you're Snarla Blastwind, plays home punk rock, eh?
A little bit. Does that mean you're going to punch me in the face?
Yeah, probably. Poof!
Ah, fuck!
All of you have been knocked out.
Oh, shit.
As our heroes slip into darkness, they feel themselves pulled and jostled and carried, lifted almost. And the sound of shattering wood and twisting is replaced with the subtle, soft sound of sifting wheat and corn, and the smell of a bonfire as all 4 slowly open their eyes to 3 figures covered in blood standing before a massive burning wicker man. What will happen to our adventurers? Will they survive? How will they infiltrate their way out of this situation now that they've lost their Deus Ex demon? We'll have to find out next week as we delve even further into the Shadowfel. Wowie wow! Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. We had some technical difficulties, but such is the case in the reaping season. The spirits are working against us, but we are going to do right by them. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, follow all of us on our social medias. We all have individual profiles. We all have collective profiles at Hazards and Hijinks. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Tumblr. You can follow us on LinkedIn. If you follow us on LinkedIn, I will personally write you a wonderful recommendation for your next job application. I will Vanderlei Industries the shit out of your application. I promise. Just a reminder, if you really enjoyed the show and you want to help us make it better, please consider joining our Patreon. We have a very active Patreon community where you can contribute even more to the show. You can add monster ideas. You can participate in our Discord. You can have art made for you. You can become NPCs. It's a lot of cool stuff we're putting it together. We're trying to make it very cool, very inclusive for everybody involved. So we hope, big thank you to Xanet for donating to us. Big thank you also to the Green-Eyed Goddess for donating as well. We love all of you who donated. Thank you so much for everyone in the chat for being so enthusiastic and supportive. Thank you for everyone who came back after our technical difficulties. Damn those gobos and their knobbing ways, but we got through it. Thank you so very much, and we will see y'all next week for the second half of this adventure. But we're not going to end with telling you that we got a show coming back. No. We're going to end the way we always do, with a hearty huzzah. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yes. And let's give a big round of applause for Nasaka for making her way through the first show like a champ, fucking destroying it. Oh! Oh! Yahoo! Yeah, great stuff. Y'all are fucked.
Bless you. Oh my goodness.
That was so perfect. Oh, it was so much fun.
Good game.
Oh, good game.
What a catastrophe.
Oh, you were just struck by lightning again.
Oh, God, no.
Getting punished for those puns.
Getting punished.
Take a lightning. That was low hanging fruit.